Hey guys, it's Fresh Out here with Naruto 253 review. So let's get started. We go back to Konan versus Toby slash Vidara, and he's in between the water, which is a whole exactly. She said it was like 600 paper bombs to kill him and whatever. So and then even if he Madara, which is what I'm gonna call him, or Toby, he was able to see all the paper bombs. It was I don't know if he saw the paper bombs on the walls or he saw paper bombs inside the paper bombs, but whatever. He can detect that, oh, these are a lot of paper bombs, not just paper. Whatever. And she's like, there's 600 billion paper bombs in this place in order to kill you. And then he's trying to have it go through him and whatever. So then it explodes and she destroys the whole area. It was amazing. It was epic. But Madara used Inzagi, like a dick. And then Inzagi is a jutsu which Danzo used, which only can be used if you have Uchiha and Hashirama blood mixed together, in which supposedly he had whatever. People would be able to use it like Danzo, but it was incomplete. His was actually complete. But once you use it, the risk of it is losing light in your eye. Like, you can't use that eye anymore. So you can't use it, whatever. He uses the little sticks that the past can use, and he's explaining that, oh, that this can be used by Uchiha and Senju, and the Six Paths of Pain found both of them, and you see blue fire and red fire in his hands, and it's explaining that the Senju is red, blue is Uchiha. No, the Senju is blue and the Uchiha is red fire, whatever. And he's explaining that, oh, and then it's because he's explaining power of light is based on upon physical energies that govern life that could be used to instill life into those forms. And then there's the power of darkness and whatever. And he's explaining that the shadow, power of shadow and light are the what's that extracted the power from the 10 tails to place it in all the tail beasts that he extracted it from. And he's saying that, oh, that, I, the one who encouraged him, I encouraged Yahiko to form the Akatsuki, as long as I gave Nagato the Renegon. He's explaining all of that, and he's so cocky and whatever. And then Konan escapes and whatever, and she starts using her paper shurikens, and she throws it at him, and then she's able to control him because he dodges it, and it comes right back at him. And then he dodges that, and then as we can see, as she stated, that you only can use it for he only can dematerialize for 5 minutes. But before that, we see the Hidden Rain Village. It stopped raining. We see a rainbow, which is what she thought. So it must have been Nagato and Yahiko. They must have fulfilled their dream or whatever to stop this. And you see, they're explaining that Yahiko says that Naruto is the bridge to peace. Yahiko is saying Nagato is the bridge of peace. Naruto is saying Yahiko is the bridge of peace. Blah blah blah. Konan is the pillar to both of them, and then she's saying that, oh, I am the pillar for Naruto also, because he's actually the bridge of peace since they both died. And Vidara's like, how is this even possible? Why is there a rainbow, whatever? And then we see that since he only can dematerialize for 5 minutes, he has to block it with this little, I forgot what it's called, a thing that the Six Paths can stab you with, that black thing, whatever. He's like epicness, because that's like the first time we actually see him fight. He's like dodging, he's like breaking them apart. He grabs Konan and starts to choke her and everything. So you tell me, and she kills him there. So I don't understand how he actually found where the Renegon was hidden, because he killed her. But at the same time, he said, oh, again, jutsu I'm going to use will be the last which will kill you, but first you will tell me using the genjutsu, whatever. He goes there, and then he does this thing with his hands to close Nagato's eyes and sucks him up into his eye, since he lost one eye. So he implants a Renegon in his right eye, which is the one he lost right here, and then his left eye will be the Sharingan, whatever. And he's saying that I am the second Six Paths of Pain, while Nagato's the third, and then the first is obviously the Sage Six Paths, whatever. Then she's like, her blood came out from a paper and it flows into the sky, who knows where. And then she's like reminiscing of her life of before, when they used to train with Jiraiya and everything. But first, they're remembering from the hideout that they had, and they had the little pamphlets. One like of toads and everything. It was all retarded, but that whole point was that if the toad is face forward, I believe that you're in the hideout, and then if it's turned the other way and it's red, the backside, that means you're here. So if you flip it right and you see the picture of the toad, that means that person, Yahiko, Konan, and Nagato, they're here. And if you flip it to the backside, which is red, that means they're not there. And they use it for a bunch of missions that they had, and also they had an escape pod, so if they were ever attacked, they'll be there. And then there also was in the back. So with them, not even after they flip it, like Jiraiya's was closed by itself when he died. Same thing for Nagato, same thing for Yahiko, and now for Konan. So then they're reminiscing about their life, whatever. We go to a training session with the three of them versus Jiraiya, and Jiraiya's like an expert at Rasengan. Konan uses the jutsu to speed up the process of Nagato uses wind jutsu to speed up. Konan shuriken, blah blah blah. She sends that flying, whatever, and he leaves. Jiraiya ends up leaving, and then we see the pamphlet fly in the air and goes right back to the hideout, and then closes it because Konan's was still face forward as the toad, and then the thing fell, so it will cover that and show that she's dead or not there in the hideout anymore. Well, that took a while. Alright, hope you liked this video. This is my third video. Look at my other videos for my iOS 5.1 jailbreak, as well as my jailbreak 5.1 jailbreak, semi-untethered and tethered, and my other things. One more thing, we see Toby in color finally in his new armor that he has in the war, and then they finally get the information from Kisame that he sent through the shark, and now he's ready to leave. He already has the writing on everything. He looks boss. Alright, this is Mr. Fashy out, signing off.